I have an energy attached to you that understands it is not passion, it is not excitement, it is not anything vain, that they desire to be by your side. I have this song that keeps playing in my head. It's called She Burns. At this moment, I cannot remember who it's by, but I'll make sure to put like a little notation in the video, let you know. And there's this one like lyric. There's these lyrics that keep playing in my head, which is, she's a little explosion of hope. I see somebody who's definitely attached to you that's released. What I hear is they have released, and I hear the word I, so I'm really attached to whoever this person is. And this is a message for you, but to be quite frank, I'm completely picking up on somebody else's energy. There's a love interest attached to you that you still have this feminine sympathy and understanding for. I sense a person that ran away from you, and you would still at this moment welcome them in with open arms because you love them unconditionally. Because certain people, when they're not used to what you bring to the table, can register. What I'm hearing is this person's already registered this. This person sees what they had in front of them. They think, from what I'm feeling, they think you may see them, go with me here, as a monster. Just a physical representation of, like, they don't know if you would even want them back in your life after the pull-aways they've done from you. But that's the thing. When you love unconditionally, and when Spirit continuously shows you signs that this is something that surpasses this lifetime, when it's given you so much faith and changed your life, you don't give up on that. You let it go. And if it's meant to be, they will find your way. They will find their way back to you. Find your way back to them. I'm talking to them now. And I feel like almost like I'm already in your guys' conversation. The future conversations already happened in my head for you too. And I feel their lips like, trembling, like those tears of relief. And you're like, I understand. What I'm hearing is, I will always be home for you. I'm smiling so much because what I hear your conversation going is, and it's in a real way, but a very lighthearted way to talk about something serious. Basically being like, if you ever need space to digest, to understand what's going on around you, just tell me, but don't leave me in the dust. It's going to be talked about in a very forward movement, lighthearted way, and you're both going to download, though, the seriousness of it. Let's get the cards about this connection with Spirit else is telling me to inform you of what they have currently gone through. I feel like something they have held on to for a long time, a connection, etc. They see no matter what happens in their life, they had to break free from. It was hard, and they could feel a little bit alone right now. You see, you have put yourself in their shoes. They've also put themselves in your shoes, thinking about, I had a humongous ring on my left side of my ear. It's masculine energy. This person has been like, I took so many steps to them. And it's like for every step they took in the past, your energy would take 2 steps forward. And that could have been overwhelming. But they've put themselves in your shoes and see things differently now. Divine timing's always been on your side. And there was a time frame of your life where you were forcing this connection more than you ever thought. You see, this person always felt something for you. They always felt something for you. But you could, of that time, not been able to understand the current of this connection, about the spaces in between for digesting. I sense you were still learning to trust your own intuition about when to make a move, when not to make a move. You were learning the dance. This person has not flown away from your connection, but there is something else they have said I am moving forward from, and it was most likely a past lover. This person is not starstruck by anybody's energy. It is not recognition, it is not money, it is not position that sings to this person's soul. Those mundane things they are not impressed by. And no matter how private your life is, or how much you share your life with the world, whatever you bring to the table is not why they would want to be with you. It is because of this. I sense a person that wants to go with the flow and experience the healing that can come between you two being together. This person sees you've healed your inner child. And you have something to share. They see that you have taken care of yourself enough to take care of others. I sense a person that wants to help heal each other, is what I'm hearing. This person feels like they're in cloud 9 by your side. And that is a future feeling for you, but I see it already happen. I have 2 very strong spiritual leaders, and that's why you two are paired together, why you have a soul tie, because you're both extremely strong people who've been through a lot. They don't want to bring undesired changes into your life, but that's the thing. Life is a circle, and you want all of them, not just half of them, not just the good part, all of them. You could have said these words to this person in the past, and it was very overwhelming. You saw what this connection deeply was before they did. It just be like that sometimes. This person, now I'm hearing the song go again, The Burning. She's a little spark of hope, finding her way back home. What does that mean? The spark of hope is what the thing they keep making me emphasize. Don't let pride get in your way. That's what they're telling me. Don't let pride, because of a tally game, because of being pushed away, stop you from following your intuition when it comes to this person. These are collective takes what resonates. But for a big portion of you here, and you will know who you are, and you must use your discernment from this point. Feel that there's something you should do to take a movement to this person. The ball may not be in your court, but every game is different. I don't sense a ball being all the way away from you in the other person's court. It's right at that line. It's like this person wants to throw it, but they need a little sign of hope. This doesn't have to be some big crazy thing you do. And in fact, it shouldn't be some big crazy thing you do. It should be A sign of hope could be something as small as friend requesting them. If you've gone ahead and deleted each other from social media, not letting pride stop your intuition. Friend request them. What is it going to hurt? But you must use your discernment. That is something for me that's so imperative for me to continue to tell you guys. Sometimes it takes me out of my own channel to remind you. But one of my biggest missions here is to help people feel when something's truly them versus wanting to make something fit, or even other people's trying to force things onto you to believe. One of my biggest missions here since the very beginning is to help people feel and see and believe in their own internal compass. So make sure when you're watching my readings, you're never making anything fit. You feel what I'm feeling if this is for you, that there is this sense of their soul reaching out to you. This person feels afraid to make a forward movement because they don't want. There is just a little bit of pride still on their side. But you see, by you embracing your feminine nature, and this is like the only person in the world I feel you would ever do this for. By you embracing that feminine nurture, compassion, sympathy within you, no matter how you identify, there's going to be this release of paranoia for them. However this resonates for you, if you're already in contact with each other and it's a back and forth that takes time to respond, don't take that in vain. Respond in confidence. Respond at the time you feel according. When you have to continuously message each other back and forth, there's some form of codependency. You should be able to have gaps with a person and be okay. That's a healthy relationship. That's a healthy dynamic. Release your fear of doing something wrong. And then I'm seeing the strawberries, which means this. I just realized she has strawberries on her dress, and I was channeling yesterday about a strawberry field. And gauges, or like big rings. Like this person could wear big earrings. You love their lips, their eyes. There's something about the eyebrows. This person is drop dead gorgeous to you. There is an explosion of hope. Follow your inner compass, because this is something more than meets the eyes. There's a pop-up happening in both of your lives, in more ways than one. That's what I got for y'all today. But I keep being pulled to this card too. Worth waiting for. This person sees your sign, your energy is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Spirit will show you a sign. If it is your decision, if it is your position to make that sign of faith, of hope, if you will. Spirit will send it to you when it's the right time. You will feel that leap of faith. You will feel Spirit saying, this is so many signs clear as day that it's time to ignite this change, to ignite this forward movement. Have the courage to wait for that sign. It doesn't have to be today. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. It doesn't have to be the next day. You will know. They'll make it clear as frickin' day that it's time. I mean, multiple back-to-back synchronizations. A song, their name, an animal. That's why I keep hearing. A song, a name, an animal. A song, a name, an animal. 3 signs back to back within less than 5 minutes will happen for you. And that is when Spirit is giving you the enactment of jump. That is what I have for you today. And I will see you when I see you. Let's get it.